girlfriend was way too hot, and it left me seriously sleep-deprived every day. So, to save my life, I broke up with her. On my way home, a white Land Rover sent me flying. The next second, a woman in a red dress rushed out and came straight over to me. "Are you okay? I didn't mean to hit you." She crouched down and pulled out 2,000 wen from her bag. "Go get checked out at a nearby hospital and make sure you're not hurt. I have something urgent to deal with. If anything comes up, call me right away. Remember to call me as soon as you have anything." Then she turned around and left without looking back. Watching her disappear, I looked down at the money and her ID in my hand. I was confused. Who exactly was this woman? She casually handed me 2,000 yuan and even trusted me with her ID. Wasn't she worried I'd try to scam her? After thinking about it forever and getting nowhere, I struggled to my feet and pushed my scooter home. That night, I lay in bed feeling pain all over my body. After hesitating for a bit, I finally called Chin Lan. She didn't pick up the first 2 times. Not until the 3rd and 4th call. Only then did a clearly annoyed voice come through. "Who is this? What do you want? Sorry to bother you. I'm the guy you hit tonight." The second she realized it was me, Chin Lan's attitude completely changed. "I'm so sorry. No, I should be the one apologizing. How are you feeling right now? Which hospital are you at? What did the doctor say?" Hearing her concern made me feel a little better, so I smiled and told her I was fine. It was just the outer shell of my scooter that got cracked. "As long as you're okay, how much was the scooter? I'll pay for it. The money you gave me is enough to fix it. It's just that your ID is still with me. When can you come get it? I'm tied up right now. Can I send someone else to pick it up?" I agreed and sent her my home address. After hanging up, I sat on a wooden stool and put medicine on my wounds. The scraped areas burned like fire. About half an hour later, someone knocked. I came out and opened the door. Outside stood a young man and woman with 4 big guys in suits behind them. I looked at them in confusion, just about to speak, when the sleazy-looking young guy suddenly grabbed my collar. "You've got President Chin's ID, right? I'll give you 2,000 yuan. Hand over the ID." I could barely breathe with my collar being yanked. I gritted my teeth and asked, "Who are you people? What do you want?" Seeing that I wouldn't cooperate, the young man got annoyed. He turned to the 4 thugs behind him and said, "Beat him." Right then, the young woman beside him waved her hand. "Vice President, this place is tiny. Just send them in to search it. No need to waste words on trash like him. Assistant Lin's right, that's on me." Then he shot me a vicious look. "Loser. Why don't you piss on the ground and take a look at what you are? Trying to scam President Chin? You're asking to die." The second he finished talking, he punched me to the ground and I tasted blood in my mouth. I struggled to get back up, but those 4 thugs actually stepped all over me one by one. I was pinned down and couldn't move. All I could do was watch them rush into my bedroom. After tearing the place apart, they quickly came out with Chin Lan's ID. The young guy took it and nodded in satisfaction. Then he planted a foot on my face and ground it into my wound. He snatched my phone and smashed it right in front of me. After making sure it was completely destroyed, he tossed down 500 yuan and walked out with the others. The room fell silent again. I forced myself through the pain and slowly moved over to the bed and sat down, full of confusion and anger. I couldn't figure out why Chin Lan had deliberately left her ID behind, only to send people to take it back. I swore to myself I'd find her and get some answers. Outside, the rain kept getting heavier. Everything looked blurry, just like my state of mind. When it rains, it pours. The next morning, I was getting ready to fix my scooter when my landlord showed up. He'd heard about what happened the night before and assumed I was mixed up with the wrong crowd. He refused to rent to me anymore, so I had no choice but to move out. After packing my stuff, I tied my suitcase onto my beat-up scooter. All I had left on me was the 2,000 yuan Chin Lan gave me and the 500 those people threw down. I wanted to keep my pride and not touch that 500, but reality hit hard, and I had to swallow it. I took out 800 yuan and planned to buy a smartphone so I could keep delivering food. The rest would go toward rent. I had just put my SIM card into the new phone when Chin Lan called. "Why did you sell my information to someone else? I really didn't think you were this kind of person." Hearing her